I consider myself an optimistic, sometimes op-too-much-stick person. But even I have a hard time finding something cheerful to say about the life of Edgar Allan Poe. The good news is he wrote brilliant poems and short stories that entertain readers to this very day, especially if you like spooky tales. But otherwise, Poe's life was mostly bad news all the way through. It was a strange life, short and sad. His parents were actors, for one thing. Poe was born in 1809. When he was a baby, his father left, and his mother died of a disease called tuberculosis. By age 3, he was effectively an orphan. He was raised by foster parents, John and Frances Allan. The Allans moved to England for a few years during Poe's childhood. There, young Edgar went to boarding school and received a good education. That's good news, right? Not so fast. When the Allans returned to the United States, Poe enrolled at the University of Virginia. That's when things really started to go downhill. He quickly got into debt from gambling. John Allan was furious and cut him off, personally and financially. With no money, Edgar, now 18, dropped out of college. Using a fake name, he enlisted in the army, where he began to write. He did find encouragement there among his friends, but when he got out of the army and enrolled at West Point, it was woe and more woe all over again. More gambling debts, more bad behavior. He really just wanted to write. Soon he was expelled. After that, John Allan disowned him for good. Edgar was penniless. He moved to Baltimore to live with an aunt. There, he got married to a much younger cousin, a questionable decision even in those days. Her name was Virginia. Although Edgar worked now and then as an editor, they were always poor. Soon, Virginia became ill with tuberculosis, or consumption as it used to be called. It was during Virginia's illness that Edgar wrote his strange, brilliant poem about a gloomy talking bird. The Raven became a sensation as soon as it was published, first in the U.S. and then all around the world. Edgar Allan Poe was famous. That sounds like good news, but unfortunately for Poe, he'd sold that poem to a publisher for, wait for it, $5. 2 years after The Raven took the world by storm, Virginia finally died. She was 24 years old. Poe was despondent. 2 years after that, at the age of 40, Poe himself died, under circumstances so mysterious that we still don't know exactly what happened. I told you it was a strange, short, sad life. Woe is Poe, but his writing will last forevermore, especially the poem about the gloomy talking bird.
Nevermore!